It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Number 45 makes his big league debut right after this. Digging in, Lou Brock. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Now for the Cardinals, left fielder, Lou Brock.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162 and and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Batting second, shortstop, Ozzie
Into the box now, Ozzie Smith. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Line drive to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Line hard down the line and right. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Carpenter, the runner at second with one away. Chop towards first. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll get in there safely. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ballgame. Into the box, Jed Jerko. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. Hit hard up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is... Bob Gibson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Hit out towards second. There is Jerko. And there's one away. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
In is Christian Yelich. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. First delivery to him on the way.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Harrison Bader. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Bob Gibson.
Now at the plate, Bob Gibson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup, because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Goodness. 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Pena finds it, and that ends the inning. 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Gibson is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Gibson really turned some heads in the minors. Taking the mound here in the first month of the season, this team has high hopes that he can be a big part of the rotation this year.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of the starting rotation.
Chopped weakly to the left. Carpenter comes up with it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail things. Back to the top of the order now, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second, and the throw in gets away from him. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
From the stretch. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Brock.
The runner at third with no outs. Hard liner to center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the throw in gets away from him.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So coming to the plate, Orlando Cepeda hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Line toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Carpenter. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Kane going back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Standing in now, Dexter Fowler. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the ship and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Looking at his career totals, Jerko has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Set to deliver the 0-1. Way out in front. Grounded to the right. Cepeda ranges to his right. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pops this one up. Smith moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So now the Brewers pitcher, Ulysses Chacin. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there at the letters 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Center fielder.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So striding in, Carson Kelly. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Stepping in now, Bob Gibson. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Kelly leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Runs up and gets this one down. VR has it on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Digging in and looking for more, Lou Brock. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
The batter.
So striding forward now, Ozzie Smith. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box, Orlando Cepeda. He swings and grounds it to short. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Brewers nothing. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
In there, 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Snap throw from the catcher. The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Bader on the move, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
The right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head in the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
First baseman.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Cain stands at second with 2 gone. Thames behind 1 and 2. Snap throw to first.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Cardinals, third baseman number 13.
First pitch on its way. This is flared right back over the mound. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter.
Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Slapped hard the opposite way. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort. But he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he rips it on the ground to second. Villar moving to his right, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Harrison Bader. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, but they're still in control. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Manny Pena will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right there for strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Fowler on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Carson Kelly. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Arcia gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
So here now is the pitcher, Bob Gibson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Had him reaching there on the first pitch as this is fouled off to the left. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runners going. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Gibson, a runner at second with 1 away. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Digging in once again, Ozzie Smith. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Through 5.5, it's the Cardinals 9 and the Brewers nothing. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hit hard to the right. foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Jerko shading to his right. He's got it one away. Domingo Santana will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Domingo.
And he takes ball one. Santana, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. That's by him for strike one. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with one away in the inning.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swinging a soft liner, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
The right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Santana over at second. Kane at first, 2 out in the inning. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. And that back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Oliver Drake comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting. Right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
At the plate, Dexter Fowler trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Center fielder.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. This is line to left. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Gibson is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
0-2 to Travis Shaw. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Seared down the first baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman.
Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Throw to first, but he's back in standing. On that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
I like that they went away with.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready now, Carson Kelly. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Catcher, Carson Kelly.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone. And good for him. Carson Kelly has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Lou Brock. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Kane. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Ozzie Smith will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Stepping into the box, Orlando Cepeda. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. Here's Matt Carpenter. Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Not nearly in time as he takes 3rd easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal 3rd right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
In to score, the runner from 3rd. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. Those don't come along every day. Here comes the first pitch. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. And they won't get Fowler as he takes 2nd with ease. 4 runs here in this half inning. Runner goes for 3rd. In there. Now the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. From the stretch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern.
Jesus Aguilar will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Grounded down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Lorenzo Cain is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Under it now, Jerko for the first out. In is Christian Yelich. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. Popped up. Kelly is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Ryan Braun now, ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Aguilar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pops this one up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Brewers strand 1, and they remain well behind. Jacob Barnes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. The runner in scoring position with none out. Hit hard on the ground to second. VR takes it in. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
And here with the infield back, They were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Now batting, Lou Brock. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Up next for the
So
Cardinals.
stepping in, Ozzie Smith. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with a lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 0-1 on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Smith at third with 2 away. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is digging in to try it again. Eric Thames starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Manny Pena.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 15-1 is the final. The Redbirds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.